This is going to be our new kitchen. And I know it's hard to believe right now because it definitely gets worse before it gets better. But if you've been following me recently, you'll know I'm in the middle of a huge renovation. So if you like this style of video, before we get into the video, I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel and also like the video. Today, I'm going to share our plans for our kitchen space. We've been here for 4 months now and I haven't shown the kitchen in detail. I did on our house tour when we moved in, and I'll show you what it looks like on that day as well. But the kitchen has never been a working kitchen as far as I'm concerned. It only had a sink that worked. So we've literally been living in an air fryer for 4 months anyway. But we're finally at the stage that we can rip everything out. And to be fair, there's very little to actually rip out because we ripped the lower rung of cabinets out when we moved in. And we've just got the top ones to go and basically sort all of the walls out and everything else. There's so much to do. The next couple of weeks are going to be super hectic, but I'm really excited to watch this space come to life. So I'm just going to go through all of the space with you. I'm going to show you around and I'm going to tell you what we're kind of doing. I won't share colours and stuff like that, but I'm going to share you based on our layout and how we're taking the space. Right, now I'm just going to show you what the kitchen looks like as you kind of enter it. And as you can see, this is kind of the doorway currently. What we are actually doing is we're curving this and having an archway to come in, so it's really going to soften the look. And because you've got a small hallway, it's just going to make it feel a lot lighter and really modern. So as we come in, what you can see that has been here before is kind of just a traditional L-shape kitchen. Now, what actually happened here before, at some point, this section down here was actually a utility room. This section here was all boarded up, but it was a doorway before, and I feel like this kind of was at some point as well, so you'd have literally just accessed it through this door. Now, I'm going to talk about this pillar to start with because it has caused a lot of controversy, lots of questions, but I have a vision for this pillar. Okay, so basically, this pillar, we kind of had, well, a lot of people come in and think, oh, you're getting rid of your pillar, aren't you? Like, that is what people immediately see. I kind of see the space really differently. We obviously did have the choice to remove this and put an RSJ in. So basically the whole space would be open. Now my problem with that was you're not actually gaining any extra space. Yes, it flows through, but because we needed an eating area in the kitchen as well, it would kind of be open to the back door, and I kind of didn't like that. When we weighed up the cost of actually removing it, we weren't actually going to gain anything from it, and I know it looks pretty precarious at the moment. I can assure you there is timbers up there supporting the structure as well. Fingers crossed. But yeah, anyway, we're keeping this, okay? So I'm going to show you what we're doing with the space. So basically, this eventually will be boarded back up, but kind of to this point, and this will come down slightly. That's all going to be plasterboarded over, and we are going to have a window that goes in here, and this means that we are going to have this area for banquet seating. And I'm sorry, but this is the most perfect way we can utilize this space and get a kitchen and an eating area. There's just something about banquet seating that just feels super cozy, and I think it's going to massively elevate the kitchen that we have. It is a large kitchen, but we are also limited in space sort of width-wise. And because this is the only area that we can put our radiator, a vertical radiator, it is going to reduce the size of the banquet. But we're going to have that in, and then there's going to be an oval table. Oval is the best shape if you have a small space. And if you want to add kitchen chairs as well, never add ones with big arms or ones that are rounded, because it's going to take up so much space. And with a banquet seating or perhaps a bench, you really maximise the space that people can sit at without really impacting your layout and the traffic flow throughout the kitchen. This is the best solution for us for this pillar. It works for us, it's functional, it's also practical. We can have people over, it's not just us two on a little table. And also it means that when we build out the banquet, we can have plenty of storage options underneath as well if you want to use it. So now that elephant in the room is covered, because I'm sure you're all thinking it when you saw it, I'm going to show you the rest of the kitchen as well. So yeah, as I was saying, this was a traditional L-shaped kitchen before anyway. So this is quite straightforward. We're going to have the same run all the way through. Cabinets all underneath. We're going to have a gas cooker that's going to go here. No cabinets here. And we are going to plasterboard in our cooker for a really modern look. We're then going to have open shelving either side. Up here we have what every kitchen has, why they have to put it in a kitchen, all of our fuse box metering information there. So that's all going to be boxed down. It's going to be boxed down to the start of the worktop, and we're going to have some shelves in there. It's the best way to utilise a space like that. But yeah, down here it's just going to be standard cabinets running through. And then this is going to be where we're going to have an integrated freezer, which I'm very looking forward to. So that is then, so basically, yes, this is a utility space, essentially, but it's our only sink. We're not moving the sink because of the cost of plumbing to do so. And actually, it's going to work quite well. We've got the new kitchen stuff in anyway. So this, I mean, what even is this? It's just mad electrics. But this is all being sorted next week, I promise. So yeah, this is basically gonna kind of go flush through. We've got a massive boiler, new boiler there. That's all gonna be boxed in down to the floor, and then it's gonna naturally move round. We're gonna have our sink here, dishwasher, washing machine round here, and essentially, yeah, it's just gonna flow pretty much like a massive U-shaped kitchen almost, but it's gonna work well because what I kind of think about it is the sink, you've got the view going out the window, but also it takes it away from the rest of the space. So if you are eating here, you can kind of just tuck it around the corner and not have to worry about it, which I quite like the idea of. So that's basically the main layout of what we are going for. So much work to be done here, guys. These are obviously going, we're having downlights up here, back to our cozy eating nook. We're gonna have 2 wall lights up here, which we've actually got ready to go. Anthracite radiator, switch is being moved. We've got an anti-breath switch going there from Corsten. And flooring. So I love limestone flooring. I've actually got a sample around here. And limestone is really expensive. If you're looking for something more affordable, porcelain is a really, really good option. It's still really durable. This is kind of the style we're going for. This isn't the chosen tile. I've still got some more samples to come today. But yeah, it's gonna be this kind of style. It's gonna run all the way throughout. As I said, so much work to be done in this kitchen. We are starting on it today. Yeah, so much work to do in this space. Yeah, we're going for the grey on the floor. Really, so basically our whole interior, I would describe, I really love coastal style. Not commercial coastal, I'm not talking about boats and, you know, overtly nautical things, but a really laid back coastal style, almost a bit like Hampton's coastal. So you've got the relaxed vibe of coastal, but you've also got touches of sort of luxury, and that is kind of the vibe we're going through for the whole house with the interior design. I won't say what colour the cabinets are right this moment, but let me know in the comments below, have a guess what colour you think we're going for. But all around this kitchen, I say this about every room, but I'm so excited about this kitchen because it's going to be one hell of a transformation from what it looks like now, from when we moved in. I mean, it looks better now than when we moved in. So yeah, I'm really excited. But we have, I'll just say who we've chosen our kitchen with. We've gone for Howdens, just for their range, very affordable, and we are fitting it ourselves, so obviously really reducing the costs in doing that. I say we, I mean James. I just passed the tools. But yeah, I cannot wait. So we've got electricians starting next week. We've got the plasterers in. Kitchen arrives end of next week. So we are go. I don't want to say how long it's going to take. It's how long is a piece of string, but I will share updates with you as soon as I can reveal everything. But before I go, I want to show you our current kitchen. If you're in a renovation or you're about to embark on a renovation, you will relate to this. We are entering our kitchen in our living room era, and I'm not here for it. No, it's fine. It's not as bad as not having a bathroom, I will say that. And to be fair, because we've only been living with an air fryer, it's not that much different, but I'll give you a little peek before I go. My mum said it looks like a kid's birthday party, so. Pappy. So this is the kitchen, guys. I mean, practical, I'm not sure, but does the job, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. I will of course be sharing a full kitchen reveal once it is finished, so do make sure you're subscribed to watch out for that. But other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.